Greetings everybody, MibuCraft here, back at you once again, and check it out. We finally got our Castaway skin back, no longer running around as Steve, so that's pretty good, I like that. Of course, I didn't think I remembered him having a mustache, but oh well, I like it, let's go for it. A few different things also to mention, you might notice my tools down here, finally got an upgrade. Got a chance and went down and did some mining. I really needed iron and stuff like that, so finally got stuff going. But we don't have the smeltery done yet, so I needed to use something else. But before we get into that, let's take a look and see how far along I've come on the log cabin. So here we go. Oh yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It's nothing fancy or anything, but this is a starting area, so we can't really get too fancy with it. That's actually... Hey, you, what are you doing here? Oh, just run, will you, huh? Come back and I'll get you. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, it's a starting area, so I kind of really only want to use cobblestone and wood. I used wool on the roof. That's kind of an exception, but you know, I don't have green wood yet, so. Um, but that's why, you know, we went with the log cabin. Just stuff that's not really fancy. The only area I kind of want to do, maybe somewhat realistic, and maybe have a metal building or a stone brick building or something like that, would be where we store the oil drums or whatever we get from when we harvest the oil. So everything else is probably be like plank houses, nothing real fancy, something kind of cheap. But the deck's kind of plain right now. We're gonna be adding furniture and stuff like that, and flower pots and all around it, just to liven it up and cluster it up a little bit. So it's not gonna be as open and plain. And then I used the spruce fences along the sides with cobblestone and a cobblestone wall. And then that's an oak fence. And then I had to double up the planks here so that way it would attach to the roof. But I like the way that ended up looking too. It gradually slopes in and then shoots up, and it's not all stone going up. Another option would be to do stone going from the stone wall straight up, but I like this a little bit better. Oh, it's nighttime. Check out the sleeping bag I found in the open blocks. Oh, not quite ready yet. So while we wait for that, maybe we'll go sleep on the roof tonight. Oh, and I did end up doing the green door just like to match the roof. I like the way it looks, and I like the glass in these carpenter doors. And then these are green wool covers. That's how I can get it on the side like that. Still haven't done nothing with the inside. I don't know exactly what I want to do. Not too sure yet. It might be a little while before I start decorating the inside of it and fine tuning it. I'm not too good with that. And I don't even know if I want to store the machines up here, to be honest with you. But I got the ceiling in here. Had to drop it down one to cover up the little hole here. And then I raised it up just to give us a little bit more space. Let's go sleep in the rain. And then I also like the way the roof ended up. But here, let's check it out during the day. Yeah, and the sleeping bag, as far as I can tell, I don't know, I haven't died yet since I've made it. But it allows you to sleep through the night, but I don't think it resets your spawn. So hopefully, my spawn's still that bed because I got no bed here where I just slept at. So I'll find that out next time I die. But yeah, I am happy the way the roof came out. It would have been nice to take it up another layer or so, but with the windows here, we kind of had to chop it off there. But it gives it a good feel. And then I believe I had to double up right here along the edge to hide the holes in the wood here. The only thing that worries me is that ends when you combine two slabs of the wool, it becomes a wool block. So hopefully mobs don't start spawning there. But there's only a couple spots, so it's not like we'll be getting many. Then got a simple stair set going down here. I decided to use the half slabs for the stair set because if I would have used the stairs, yeah, I think it would have been too steep. So, but I'm happy the way it's looking. And I already got plans for the next building going up, which won't be too far away from here actually, I don't think. Yeah, it might be pretty close. But let's go on ahead and get building in the next project there. And we are finally gonna do it. Like we're really gonna do it. I know I say that. I mean, who am I kidding? The smeltery is almost the first thing you build in the mod pack. I don't know why I hadn't done it yet. I just wanted to do it on camera and also do it in this certain spot. So I wanted to map out everything else first. That's the only reason why we hadn't done it yet. But, I mean, I'm sure you can see the gold chest here. So obviously I have been doing some mining and I got the good tools and all. So I have gotten ores. So in order to double it, I've been using this grindstone from Applied Energistics 2. And you just put your ore in here. You turn the wooden crank. Oh crap, I just broke it. I gotta make another one, hold on. But you turn the wooden crank and then it basically just grinds it in the dust. And it'll turn it into the Industrial Craft 2, I think, ores. Or like the iron, it'll turn into Minecraft ores. So, but from what I noticed, you don't always get 2 dust out of it. Sometimes you only get 1. So it's not like it always doubles it. And it's manual labor, like you had to sit there and constantly hit it. Like so. But it works. It works real good. And also like these lamps. These are from the chisel mod. That's just a regular torch. So it looks really cool. But let's get to building. Let's not sit here and ramble on. Because I want to get this going and get some tools real quick. And then hopefully start the next project today as well. So let's go ahead and get these down. It's just going to be the 3x3, which takes a 5x5 space total, is what we're going to be doing. Let's grab all this stuff. We need it all. I think that's good. Alright. And we're going to go with my typical smeltery design, I guess you could call it. So first off, we'll be doing 2 drains per side. So we got one in the wrong spot. Or right spot, wrong direction. There we go. And usually I'll do like 3 casting tables, 3 basins, but this time I'm going to do... And where do I want the lava? We'll put the lava to this side. This time I'm going to do 4 basins. Why do I have 8? I made way too many. Okay. But we're going to do 4 basins and 2 tables. And I think that should work out good. Okay. And let's see. The next layer is going to be glass. So that's pretty much all we can do right now until we get this going. So let's dig these up. There's going to be a chest by each one for once I automate it. Alright. And that one's set up. Now that's going to be basins here. So what we're going to do is towards the front of the house, even though I'm going to make this the front because this is where the entrance is. Oh, did I look at him? Oh, you came back, did you? Where's the dirt block, huh? He run away again. Oh, he's on that backside. Alright. Well, anyways, the Enderman kind of threw me off a little bit. But we're going to have basins there and basins here. So that way on this side where all our work tables and stuff are, that's where we'll put the crafting tables. Or the, yeah, casting tables. Oops, 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 oops. If I can figure out what I'm doing. There we go. I don't know why this is so difficult for me right now, but it is. Okay. And then also, we need this stuff here. We'll put one there. And one there. And then this is going to be the back side. Yep. Okay. So do we have our handles? I made too many handles as well because I changed what I was doing. So for right now, in order to automate it, the only stuff I can really automate is this side here. That's what I got enough stuff to do anyways. It's going to take 4 transfer nodes. I don't even have enough for that. So right now it's going to be all manual. Alright, well that's the first layer on it. We do have some lava. Okay, and then we have water. We do not need water right now. So let's set that there. Let's fill this bad boy on up. Okay. Now, we've only got one layer, but it is fully functioning at the moment. The reason why we don't have any other layers is even though we are going to have a block here in the corner, here in the corner, there in the corner, the rest of it's going to be glass. And we need the Tinker's Construct clear glass in order to do that. And we need to make that in here. So I'm going to get going on this. I'm going to finish this and get everything made up to make our first set of tools. I've got a... Oh, actually, I never did show you all this either. Let me go ahead and put this down. This is what we're working with at the moment. This is all the ores I have currently. So I'll start smelting these down. And then I think what we're going to end up doing is because we got to go to the nether in order to get cobalt to get the real good tools. So we'll probably make some of this alumite. I got 42 obsidian, so we got plenty of obsidian. I know we got enough iron, and I know we got plenty enough aluminum. So we should have everything we need to make that. So I'm gonna get everything ready, so that way you don't have to sit here and watch me fumble around, because I can be pretty bad at that sometimes. And we'll get going, get us some good tools, and then we can finally start building on something else. As the sun sets on your world, there's nothing more you want to do than go to your empty, barren log cabin, pull out your sleeping bag, and sleep right on the floor. Oh, well, don't we feel much better? My back hurts a little, but definitely feel much better. The good news is, though, I just hopped through the window. I went ahead and finished up our smeltery here. Just like that, we're all wrapped up. I decided to use carpenter blocks on the corners down bottom here. I think it adds like a little bowl shape or look to it. Looks pretty cool though, I think. And then I tidied up a little bit around here. Ended up being able to automate most of it as well. Like here, I got a liquid transfer note going on to the casting table for ingots. That's on right now. Let me turn that off. And then I could just throw ores in there, turn that on, and then it'll cast them all into ingots for me. And then just pull it out of the chest down here and throw it into the corresponding barrels as for it. This one's empty. This is supposed to have yellowite ore in it, and I had yellowite ore. I know I had at least half a stack of ingots, but somehow or another they disappeared. I have no clue where they went. Don't know. This one's going to be for clear glass. And then we got all the rest of the stuff. At least that's all I've gotten so far. And for the most part, I think that's mainly what you get. So that should be good for starting out. And then I'll mainly just be using this one here. And then if I need to make tool parts, I can make it on this casting table there. And then in the back here, I got a double automatic one where I flip it on and both of these will fill up and do the basins down here. And then on this side, that same setup as on the other side there. I can do one basin automatically with the lever, and then this one I can do manually. Now, doing these isn't really a good idea with the ores unless you know you have an exact block number, because these transfer nodes have an internal buffer. So if you put in more than what you physically want to go through it, then it won't work. So that's why I think with this setup anyways, at least I know until the, what is it, the thermal expansion pipes come out, I'll probably have to end up using setups like this. So it'll do for now, I guess. It works though, I like it. And I mean, it doesn't take long for all this to go here. And then I still set this up anyways for when I do glass, because one piece of sand turns into one piece of glass, so I know straight on that those are even, so it'll work out good for glass. Alright, well, let's get some tools made. Let's see. I went ahead and got the stuff set up here. We're just going to make some alumite, a pickaxe, a shovel, and then a sword real quick. And these will just be our, I guess, introductory tools to Tinker's Construct. Once we go to the Nether and get cobalt, we'll really be able to make some good tools then. But we need at least an alumite pickaxe in order to get the cobalt and the ardite and everything. So that's why we're going to make those. And then once we get enough cobalt, we'll be able to make a I didn't have two of those, did I? Alright, well, somehow or another one of these got left behind. Does it only use... Okay, I'm really confused right now. I can't even think too much. But yeah, anyways, we need an alumite pickaxe in order to get the cobalt and the ardite. So we need to go ahead and make those now. We'll get a sword. And then as far as enchantments go, I'll most likely... How do we get that? Okay, I'm really confused, I'm sorry. But we can smelt that back down and get another thing. Anyways, let's check this. Shovel. And it says it uses one. Yeah, I'll probably just put moss on it. And then also do redstone. Just on the pickaxe and the shovel. Just to make them a little bit quicker so it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and do that now. And then we're going to need our chisel as well. And let's get some redstone there. And I need to go ahead and start getting more stuff set up so I can get these chests out of the way. I don't like being set up down there, nor have this garden here or anything. That'll all be gone soon, I hope. That's why I really need to get the inside done there. Alright, we're back, and I got the tools made, and I got them all upgraded. Well, at least with what I wanted to do. I went ahead and made an iron lumber axe as well, to help clear out stuff for where we will be building next. Sorry, I was having trouble saying that for some reason. I wanted to show this to you, though. in order to make those transfer nodes, oh, wrong button. We needed lapis or lapis. I had a heck of a time finding it, and while I was going underground looking for it all, I ended up finding 26 of these shiny blue rocks over here. So, thought that was kind of weird. Found a lot more of them for just a little bit of lapis that I found, and now it's actually already gone. What I had left I put into the sword, and that was only 7 pieces, so wasn't much. And then also, if you look on the map, there's always mobs right here. So there's got to be something right underneath of the ground here. So I kind of want to try out this new sword, but I've only got a pair of pants, so I don't have much for armor. I might want to equip before I do that. And also, I don't trust myself, so since I don't have a enchanting table or anything set up yet, I'm gonna go ahead and stand on this XP drain. I'm gonna store these 42 levels. I don't want to lose them. And I might not have enough space. Might need to make the tank bigger. Yep, that's already full. That was only 20 levels. So I guess it's 10 levels per tank. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, well, I'll do that here in a sec. I want to go ahead and show you this. Oh yeah, this, by the way, this is where I've been keeping my animals. Been I chucked them underneath of the ground in this little hole right here because I don't know yet where I want to put them. So, hey there, sheepies. Hey there, cows. Them cows were a pain in the butt to get to. I had to travel, I think it was all the way up in this area somewhere to get them. And then since it was nighttime, once I actually found them, and there was 4 of them, I had to swim them across the water here. So it was quite fun. So, but the only problem is with these animals being right here, they're now kind of in the way. I've chosen this spot and these hills right here to be the spot where we get food for days. Oh yeah, I'm ready to get food for. Oh, there's food right there. Hey there, Mr. Mushrooms. Food for days. Let's do this. So, but you see, I got a whole chest full of goodies right here. We've even got our first machines of the world that we built. 2 aqueous accumulators we'll be using. These right here are all the seeds that we're going to be planting and growing. These are the ones I've chosen anyways. I'll probably still only be eating potatoes, but I want to grow these and I got plans for them. And then we're also going to be using MibuCraft right here. So, I'm not a big fan of all the mods that have machines for farms and stuff like this. MibuCraft, there we go. That's a hard word to say. Anyways, they add a different style of farming to the game. So, it should be fun. The mod itself is fully customizable. I went in, I tweaked one thing, but it's nothing real major. I'll tell you about it once we actually get down to it and start building. So I'm going to get everything ready and of course clear the land and get all that ready. And I think maybe this time, because I'm still getting used to building, I'll lay the foundation for the house and then we'll go from there. Alright, we're back everybody. Just want to show you this. Once all our ores melt in the smeltery here, when we switch that on, they get sucked into this internal buffer. You see where it says it's holding that much of the molten gold. And then it starts casting the ingots. And then, I didn't show this because it's down bottom, but I've got item transfer nodes on the bottom of everything. You can kind of see the pipe down there. And they're just like these liquid transfer nodes except for they're red and they do items. And then just got a piece of transfer pipe connected them here with the chest resting on top, and it just sucks it out and throws it in the chest. Nice and easy. But I checked the video, and looks like we're pretty much at that time where we got to wrap the episode up. But I went ahead and got everything cleared out and laid the foundation for everything over here. And it's going to take up quite a bit of space. It's pretty big, but I mean, we can always take the path right here in between these, so it should work out pretty good. But this area right here in the center is going to be the farm. Okay. And then I'm not going to quite shape this hill until after I get these built. But this is going to be kind of like a little workshop building here. Alright. And then this right here is going to be his house. Or, I say his, but there's going to be nobody living here. Whoever the gardener's is, it's going to be their house. Yeah, that's it. Gardener's house. So, but we don't have time to build it today. I'm ready to roll though, so I'll get to it. Oh yeah, and I didn't know whether I wanted to use birch wood planks there or oak. I really can't tell which one I like best, so I'll wait till we get everything built and decide, and I might even leave it just like this. I think that looks pretty cool too. But that's all we got for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel if you want, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.